Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope we are remembering to drink our water, put on our chapstick. I just hope you've all had a great week, remembering to take care of yourself, both mentally and physically, doing both mental and physical stretches on a daily, waking up, starting out the day with positivity, happiness, feeling joy, feeling loved, and even spreading that positivity and love and kindness in this crazy world that we live in. This world, like today, is just, it's crazy, and like I said, it's wild. Things change though through years and the years that, we've all been through. Just like for our parents' times, how a lot of times like things were different back in the day, like when they were our age or when they were little, like how when we were all once little. I hope that we are taking care of ourselves, going to our doctor's appointments, our dental appointments, because it's super important. You want to take care of yourself. You want to make sure you're able to make all your appointments, not forget about them, and not avoid them, and not, constantly have to change the date of your appointments. Because I feel like even that too can make, it could probably make it hard for you to make appointments in the future, because how some doctors or clinics can be that way, where they're like, oh yeah, you can only make so many appointments and cancel so many. But yeah, I mean, at least I know where I go, you can only be like so many minutes late, and then you'll have to reschedule, which is understandable, but that's why they tell you to be there 15 minutes before your appointment, because you got to check in. You might have to fill out some paperwork. You might have to give them a paper that shows proof of address where you live, so that way you get the benefits and the insurance. It's crazy. Like, to me, like when I moved back to where I'm living at now, it's like that's what I have to do. I have to make sure I do the yearly proof of address every year, so that way I still have my current insurance, which is through the doctors, and then I also have another insurance, so both ways I'm covered. I don't have to worry about paying out of pocket. So but it's not like that for everybody, unfortunately. Some of us, we do have to pay out of pocket, which I feel like is messed up. I feel like no one should have to pay out of pocket. Like, everyone should be able to have coverage where they're fully covered, especially if you're going in for like these huge doctor's appointments, where you have to have a procedure on something, whether it's like your head or your eye or your feet, legs, arms, whatever, any type of procedure. And I feel like everyone should be fully covered, and their insurance should be able to cover everything and not leave that person with like an extra $1,000 bill, because to me that's just sad. But that's the world we live in, and someday I'm sure we'll be at peace, and until then we're just gonna have to get through whatever it is that we're going through in this world, or whatever it is that we're going through, both mentally and physically, because there's a lot going on anywhere and everywhere. But the main focus is that we wake up each day, when we're woken up, that's a blessing that you got woken up. You get to be a part of another day. You have a whole life or journey ahead of you. So be blessed and be thankful when you get waked up, because for those that don't get woken up, it just means that it was unfortunately their time to leave this world, which is very sad. It's not easy for any of us to deal with, but that is the way of the world. But I hope you're taking care of yourself, never neglecting yourself, always looking in the mirror, telling yourself positive things that a friend or a family member would tell you, such as you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're good looking, you know, or whatever it is that people say these days, as long as it's positive and encouraging, and it's not a word that's going to make somebody like break down, you know, or have their feelings hurt. All we want to do is express positivity, happiness, and encouragement. And that's also why I made this YouTube channel. And I know I keep saying I'm gonna make new videos, but that's the thing, is like, it's kind of hard for me right now. I'm not really sure what to focus on in terms of like new videos, but I know for sure I love talking the positivity. Excuse me. So with that said, I will talk to y'all later. Maybe, excuse me, maybe you'll hear from me tomorrow through this weekend. I know for sure I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself. But yeah, make sure you take care of yourself too, and I will talk to you all later, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Thursday once again, and you can do it. Laters. Peace.